Hi, this is astrologer DK Brainerd with your exclusive astrological forecast for the month of January here on EmpowerRadio.com. Empower Radio, empowering you. Okay, January is basically 2 months in one this year. The first half of the month, we've got Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, which is the sign of world systems, of big business, of government, on a personal level of our goals for the future. And we also have two eclipses. The first eclipse was December 31st, but we're still feeling that one as the month begins. And then the second eclipse is a solar eclipse in the sign of Capricorn on January 15th. So the lunar eclipse on December 31st is in Cancer. The solar eclipse on the 15th is in Capricorn. Cancer Capricorn is the security status axis of the world horoscope. And with Mercury retrograde, we kind of spend the start of the year really with our thoughts turned inward and not feeling as outgoing as we might like to. So if you made a lot of New Year's resolutions at the solstice or on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, give yourself some time to get started with those, because the energy at the start of the year, we don't have a lot of momentum. We're sort of still in hibernation mode. Right around the middle of the month, things start to change. Mercury goes direct on the 15th. It can take 2 or 3 days, even a week, for us to feel like Mercury's gone back to normal, so we're communicating normally with people. We're being able to express ourselves clearly. The wheels of commerce are starting to turn in the way that they should. But there are also a number of other things that are happening around the middle of the month. Saturn, which is the ruler of Capricorn, and the planet that sort of symbolizes structure and stability and doing things step by step to achieve success, goes retrograde right around the middle of the month. So Saturn retrogrades about 4 months out of each year, and that's going to, there's this background energy again of things sort of going along slowly. But in good news, Jupiter moves into Pisces the middle of January, and then the Sun and Venus both move into the sign of Aquarius, which is much more radical, inventive, innovative, outgoing, and experimental than, sort of stodgy Capricorn. So I think you're going to like the energy shift after January 15th. And, my advice would be to say, let's slow down at the first half of the month. Really focus on what you want to achieve this year, and give yourself the time to reflect on that, to really go cover all the bases. And at the middle of the month, when the energy starts picking up, you'll have a clear view of what it is you want to accomplish, and you'll be much better prepared mentally and emotionally to take advantage of really positive aspects that we do have coming up in 2010, such as Jupiter in Pisces. So Jupiter, the great benefactor, the planet of good fortune and good luck, coming home to his own sign of Pisces for the first time in 12 years. We'll cover that more in next month's forecast, and of course in the weekly horoscopes over at my website, www.wordsforthepeople.com, or you can just Google me, astrologer DK Brainerd. So I hope you found this helpful and interesting, and until next month, this is DK Brainerd saying, may you go with the stars.